Alrighty, and welcome as we start our campaign here deep within Jurahas. Our brave adventurers have made their way to Bazzoxan, and now know a few things, incidentally, that more creatures have been making their way out of Betrayer's Rise and have found themselves the body's not quite dissolving the way they should. This has caused some consternation, and at least one reason seemed to be in a puzzle box that our characters have gone ahead and procured for themselves, and heard of an unusual figure named Aloysia, who has been hanging about the Ready Room, and to kind of further investigate and to hopefully find their own way to get into the Rise. Our characters have thus begun to move forward there. So, as you approach, you can see a large barn with a steeply pointed roof looms over the battered structures near the center of town. Over the double doors hangs a sign that bears the tavern's name, the Ready Room, in Undercommon, Orc, Goblin, and Common. Entering here, you can see that there's piles of tools. I see lanterns, shovers, ladders, and a ton of wooden stalls you can see make up the back of the floor here. They've all been turned into curtained sleeping quarters all around. And you can see where there is this rope and pulley system that looks like it functions as like an elevator that you can kind of self-hoist your way up to what you can see is a rather spacious loft. You can see a few figures up there. Most importantly, from the ground floor, you can see a just put together bar that seems to have some stools upon it. Most importantly, the smell of alcohol and a bit of food, which you know that at least hot food can be found here as well. As you come in, you see a male drow kind of looks up, goes, on the guests, welcome to the Ready Room. Are you here to sleep or to pass out drunk?
For sure, sleep. That is definitely number one. Some of the party may do the other. I'm not sure.
I see. In that case, if you wish to reserve your rooms, they are going fast. It is 2 silver per night each. And of course, you just find whatever cot you want. And I hope that the people you have to share the little blanket with, you're good with, huh? Good friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Zill's counting on his fingers how many party members we have. It's an even number, so that makes him comfortable. Assuming Kaylin's still here.
Nizan will hand the guy 1 gold and 2 silver.
So, well, thank you. Go ahead and put your gear. Reserve a cot. Seriously, some people don't. They get all upset. Oh, we're all in different places with people. Look at us while we sleep. Not my problem. Should have gotten it while you could.
I go find a cot. It's unoccupied.
I follow Nizan.
Preferably cots close together.
Perfect. And at your leisure, you can go upstairs. Whatever you'd like to do.
So are the cots upstairs, or are they upstairs and downstairs?
Cats are up, are downstairs only. The
Okay.
loft up there, so there's like a small bar and some stools. where we can sit.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for a cot. I don't. Tyndall's kind of broke right now, so.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you find the cots. Did you want to go up to try to look upstairs? Or
Well, does anyone want to go upstairs or see what's there? Or?
Well, aren't we looking for somebody?
Yeah. It was mentioned that the other individual we were interested might be here. She's probably here.
Then I say we should go. Come on, Tyndall, let's go find something to eat.
All
Or
right.
drink, or both.
Well, hot meal would be nice. We've been on the road long enough. Any of the rest of you coming?
Zill's kind of eyeing the rope and pulley system a little warily. That it's going to support his weight, but he'll try and like shuffle into the elevator, as it were.
yeah. It does seem to be supported a bit with some springs, but it still takes a few of you to work together to push it up and hoist way up. And you getting up there, you do see they're sitting at the bar, giving a nod to you. You see Ao and Maggie and the others sitting somewhat quietly. And there's a few people here. Your eyes just kind of go around the room, and a bit oddly, there is one person and who is about the only one that you feel like you've seen smile in all of Bazzoxan. It's this somewhat small tiefling woman who kind of looks down and isn't like just kind of looking at some paper, some journal that she's writing in a little bit and kind of scratching her head. What would you all like to do?
Zill's just going to comment on that to the rest of the group. there's no occasion for revelry. I wonder what has this one so excited.
Maybe something she's reading on that paper? Or parchment? Who knows?
Is she
Maybe
wearing
she's-
some kind of uniform? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Who knows? Maybe she's writing a song or a story. And something funny happened, and so she's smirking at it.
That would be beautiful. We have need of levity in Bazzoxan.
We could go ask her.
Perhaps someone less intimidating than myself should lead the conversation.
Oh, you're not intimidating. You're as sweet as a pussycat.
Zill's gonna kind of blush.
Matt, can I ask a mechanics question?
Sure.
Since we've claimed our cots, we don't actually have to stay at them to keep them, right?
As long as your stuff's
Or
there.
do we?
You had to have left
Okay.
some stuff. So you
Okay.
might want to know what you left. Like if you left your bedroll, like did you
Okay,
change of clothes, just like, your sack or something.
Okay.
So it's probably assume like your sack of gear, whatever that is probably now sitting on a cot right now.
Okay. Cool. Well, I didn't want to leave it if we were supposed to keep an eye on the actual cots themselves. So
Yeah.
I would have also liked to join.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. It's always the thing. I always gotta remember, I don't know. I always think of these huge bags. Like the bag of
Mhm.
holding. I'm like, you're not carrying that up to the bar. It's so awkward.
It's like when you're staying in a hostel in Europe, and you're backpacking, and it's just like terrible. It's terrible.
I'll take your word for it.
That's my own thing. I gotta wait. Let's just go. I was.
Okay, good.
I'll get to
Candace
a
question
non-D&D
answered.
side here.
Sorry.
Yes.
We can
So-
resume.
Yeah. What is the play here?
Did you want to talk to her, Zil? We can go talk to her.
Yes, I suppose so. I'm not the most gifted in these kinds of situations, but yes, let's go.
Okay. We're going to go talk to the lady in the corner.
Tyndall's curious, so he's going to head over too.
Good evening.
This is over to the tiefling.
Yes.
Okay. She, as as you say that, she suddenly gets like alerted from her rather kind of focused space. Seems to have like lost all idea of what was here, and suddenly it's like, oh my gosh, someone's next to me. She goes, ah! And she kind of bows, like little, like excited. Hello.
Hi, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay. I didn't mean to get scared by you.
I should hope not. But we were just curious. You seemed intent on what you were doing and seemed to be happy. So we were just curious what makes you
Oh,
have some
curiosity.
levity.
You have curiosity here. Then please. Oh my gosh. Tell me you feel it. Do you feel it?
feel what?
The history surrounding this place. The romance of heroes fighting against impossible odds, sacrificing everything for the sake of defending the world. My comrades don't, but I do. All done for people who would never know them, never think of them, never be able to thank them. Simply because it was the right thing to do. And ages later, we now see the Aurora Watch somehow doing the same. And they don't even know it!
That is awesome.
Am I
Tell
to
us more.
understand that you're excited about the fact that we're witnessing history?
Ah, not just history. The cyclical nature of history.
Ah,
It happened before, it happens again. I call it mythic resonance. That
mythic
what
resonance.
happened in a space is so significant and bears an energy that must again and again be repeated. It draws the heroes who did it once, draw heroes who will do it again.
Like an echo.
In a sense, yes. But, like an echo that calls, that moves. Almost instead of hearing, it's a wave that pushes people in a direction.
Like a call?
You could think of it that way. In my studies, it's more like an act of monumental courage can leave an impression, like the echo, and it lingers after all the memory of the deed itself, though, has faded. And these ancient battles of the calamity are still pushing people forward to heroics. That anyone who would live here would feel the push to do this.
Interesting. You said that the memory of the previous acts have been forgotten. So I take it we don't remember what happened the last time? Has that been lost to history?
Yes, exactly. Because there is no history from then. We know tales, a few, but there are no records. We just know what happened. We know that there's that people that horrible thing was here, but it is the courage itself that calls people to continue to go forth. It's as if to live in a place where people sacrificed, you would become sacrificial. If the
Interesting.
sacrifice was great enough.
Is that? I assume the papers you're looking at aren't a history then. They're,
Oh, this, well, it's a thing. I've been trying to they're based on research I've conducted in the archives of the Cobalt Soul in Ankarel. I've lived there for a few years, and this is I'm more of a visual memory. It's history isn't dates.
you like the
nor
field
is it
work.
deeds. Yeah, but it is a picture. Like things happened, and I think you can say on this day and this person, but the feeling of it. I mean, you can look if you wish. Yeah, and she opens up her book, and you can see this beautiful sketch of an island bathed in moonlight of Cather and Rudis, both full. The island is covered with trees, marble pillars, crystal shards. And as you stare closer at it, it looks like the Emerald Grotto, where you found the jewel. goes, look at this place, and this, and you see as she turns the page, this drawing of what looks like the small stone you found, but more elaborate. It's larger and has 3 delicate spires inlaid with stones. And she sort of keeps.
As she's
turning.
unveiling this, Matt, Zill's just looking very pointedly at the rest of his group with his eyebrow cocked as if to say, are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this secret stuff we have that she has?
She goes, so both of these, this is, I don't know what this is specifically, but it's in the Cobalt Soul, we call it the Lost Vestige. Many vestiges are named, and we know where they were, we know what they did, but this one, there are records of people seeing it in use, but no one knows what happened to it. Here, this one. And you see a rubbing of a symbol that depicts a long-haired woman peering into the distance. This was taken from a wall carving in the Betrayer's Rise. This I copied down. This happened here as well. And turns the page. There's this a ballad that talks about an unnamed person called the Halfway God. It was a champion who was given so much power by 3 of the prime deities during the calamity that he became nearly divine himself. All of that here. Born here, birthed here in this place.
Do we know who this half deity is? Or was? Or what happened to him?
Oh, precisely what happened? No, we don't really know. It's where he eventually ended up. The tales, at least that I have found, don't say. It's one reason I'm here with my expedition. We are here to uncover the lost history. And again, they're into the things, but I mean, you can sit here, you can smell the bravery.
Being from here, Zill's a little uncomfortable with the suggestion that the fortitude of these people is the product of anything other than their own bravery. So he's kind of scowling. It is not romantic, as you say, though. If this cycle continues over and over, then that means nothing has changed. It means that their sacrifice was for naught. If we fight on, ignorant even of their name.
What does it matter the name? They've left behind their deed in the rocks, in the air, probably within all the realms that touch this place. I would love to know their name, don't get me wrong, but that's the whole point. Even if people don't know your name, my theory suggests that courage and sacrifice live beyond memory or tale.
I see that. Yeah, that is a nice thought. I couldn't help but recognize some of your materials here. And so I was kind of looking for permission from the rest of the group to say more.
Have you seen any of this? Please tell me more. Please. Like where did you see it? What was it? When did you see it? What were you wearing? I mean, yeah, what were all you wearing? What were the? Give me all the details. I want to know when. The phases of the moon. Phases of the moon are important.
Jesus, interesting. I didn't make that connection. Do you? Sorry. Before we go further, you said you've studied the Cobalt Soul. Are you familiar with the entourage that's here? That's.
Oh yes, those are my comrades. They're in there, doing the good work.
Oh, as it happens, we're looking for some folks to help us talk our way into the space. We were told that the Cobalt Soul is one of the three that might be able to get us entry. Is that something you would be able to help us figure out?
Oh, I mean, certainly. When my companions undoubtedly return from their bout with excitement, I can introduce you.
That would be excellent. Spend some
But
time.
why are you not sharing in the excitement?
Well,
The Betrayer's Rise is very dangerous. They would need all the support they could muster.
I like introspection over excitement. Okay, I'm terrified. I entered initially, but then in there I heard voices calling to me, and I just had to get out of there. So I told them I was really sick, and I said I'll get you next time. Then she kind of takes a big drink, but they haven't come back yet. I really hope they make it out.
When will they do back?
2 days ago.
What was it that they entered to do? Just to study?
Explore. No. No. If you really wanted to get in there, I could say that you were there to rescue them. If maybe you would think about rescuing them or finding them. You want it in? You promise? Maybe you say you'll go. If you look for them in exchange, I let you in. I give you the approval. Your temporary Cobalt Soul Expedition members.
Well,
Ciora, as this is going on, you see there's a rather gaunt figure in scarlet robes just off in the corner, and the tilt of the head and the way that they haven't touched their drink in a long time here, she's obviously listening to the conversation.
I lean over and quietly tell Tyndall that we're being watched and someone is quite interested in our conversation.
Tyndall sort of nod and look. I have ties to Cobalt Soul myself, though, to be honest, the branch that I was involved with turned out to be a little corrupt. Okay, a lot corrupt. It was a Port Tamale. Yeah. So, I'd love to help find them if we can. I don't know how my companions feel, but it would help us accomplish our goal.
Oh, that's awesome. I can definitely make the I can get the paperwork going, and I'll give you actually here. And she kind of gives us a little badge. You show this, they'll let you in.
right.
Oh, and she second, and she kind of puts a question mark at the end. There you go.
At the end of the badge?
Yeah, at this and this little writ of that you're allowed to go in. She just kind
Oh, okay.
Like a signature?
possibly.
Right. Well, I'd love to talk more with you, but we need to grab a bite to eat. A few other folks that we
Your
need
name
to...
was what?
Oh, we're known as the Just Us League, but I'm Tyndall.
Tyndall. Great to meet you.
And this is Zil, Silverwind, Sayura, Azon.
It's great to meet you. I'm Question.
Your question. It's an interesting name.
Is it?
Do you have a counterpart named Answer anywhere?
Oh, I've totally never heard that before.
Well, I suspect you've been asked it a lot, but I can't help but ask it.
No. No.
All right, well, we're going to go tend to a few things, and perhaps we could meet somewhere a little more private to discuss things further before we...
Now? Or
You know,
later.
Tyndall kind of look to the group. Do we want to talk to the other folks first?
Probably later, because, well, we need to get some food and some rest.
Oh, perfect. What time?
Breakfast?
Breakfast. Oh. What do you want for breakfast?
I don't know. What do they usually serve here? Or
Fish covered in mushy rice. I had the mushy. It's really mushy. You can actually grind it. You can actually make it into this really nice. Anyway, you want the fish?
I don't know. How good is it?
It's protein.
It's good.
True.
It's not worth the price that they charge for it. But if you're offering to buy, that seems.
Oh, I can cover. I'll put it on our thing. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it's just 2 copper. I can do that for you.
Should be one. We
I
will
mean,
find.
like I said, I mean, if you ate it anywhere else, it would be quite awful. But here, it's covered in history.
Yes, it's covered in something. We will recover your friends if we can, regardless of our other agreements. No one deserves to be left within the rise.
Okay. All right. I'll see you at breakfast.
See you at breakfast. Is there another table up here that we could move to?
Yeah. As you move, the figure you see as you get to your table immediately kind of approaches, brings her own seat, sits down. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. The Justice League, yes?
Well, that is what we're known by.
Awesome. Elosia Telfan. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I heard you were attempting to get into the rise, yes?
That is one of the things we'd like to accomplish while we're here, yes?
Perfect. I am trying to find a prayer site there. Myself. A deep one. Deep, very, very, very deep. And, well, I see this party. You are clearly experienced. And your tales and your interests are interesting. It seems from the conversation I couldn't help but overhearing before, this could benefit you. Especially because, in addition to whatever it is you told that one that you wanted to do, I can pay you 50 gold each to accompany me.
You're looking for an escort to go pray deep within the Betrayer's Rise. Is that what I'm understanding?
There's a prayer site there, yes. I'm interested in looking at it, that's all.
Oh, so you're not looking to make a pilgrimage, you're looking for study purposes?
More or less.
What prayer sites can you hope to find in the Betrayer's Rise besides those venerating the betrayers?
It may be. But what I hear is the hero, the one who they call the halfway god there. They died in the battle at Betrayer's Rise, and was brought back to life as a Vence the Revenant by Avandra the Changebringer. And, well, that place where it happened is in the Rise. There's things in my studies that can suggest there's a particular element there that I wish to get samples of.
Out of curiosity, Matt, being a worshiper of Avandra, would I know if this sounds like something she would do, especially bring someone back as a revenant?
Oh, yeah, give me a religion check.
Can I get advantage since I'm a follower?
I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
You fished it and caught a fish.
wasn't really needed, apparently. 22.
As far as 22, it does sound out of character. It does not seem that it is something that would be common among the Changebringer at the very least. Their sheer nature, they're much more likely to help someone work change, or to find somebody new to work with, or even grant somebody power to get through something. But the idea that they would, after like someone died and essentially failed, that they would want to try the same thing again kind of goes against their nature a little bit.
Out of curiosity, where did you hear this from the Changebringer? That the Changebringer did this?
Just in various research.
That just doesn't seem much like her.
Oh, which, I think might make it more likely to be true. Right? I mean, that's what, if people were their followers, I mean, the religious, the churches, they would want to hide something, right? And so when you find something, that evidence of something that seems to go against their, ways, it's almost more likely that it's true.
Silverwind just gives a very skeptical look. What do you think, guys?
It is a compelling offer, but we are motivated by more than gold.
Well, I understand you can be, but wouldn't one just help little old me? I mean, motivated by doing a good deed for someone in need. I can give you more of what I know of my studies, information. I heard you asking some questions about what I look into, and what questionnaire looks into happens to coincide a little bit. And if, while you are looking for more than gold, I could also offer you more gold. I could go as high as 100 gold each. I do need to get in. That pendant that the little one draws, it was said to contain the power of 3 gods. I am interested in finding it. I can pay very well for that as well.
Lean over to Tyndall and whisper, she's come to us because she needs our help to get in.
Yeah, what's curious, she was supposed to be able to help us get in.
So are you here on an independent study, or are you with one of the groups?
Oh no, I have my faction. We have things. Like I said, I can get us in quite easily. It's getting past the door that I need help with.
So
Once
it's
we're in the
body
door to go further in, I need strong and very capable people. After our solo mission into the Rise is suicide.
Silverwind looks at Zill to see if that tracks.
Yes, even with a full company of Aurora Watch, survival would not be guaranteed.
I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, we might even be able to look for that other group too while we're down there. Kill two birds with one stone.
Well,
I often wonder
provided,
what the birds did. I often
What?
wonder what the birds did.
To meet such a grisly fate, yes. What
Yes.
terrible crime must they have committed to deserve death by stoning?
I mean, I presume somebody was looking for food, but I don't know.
Yes, why not help all of our new acquaintances? There, even the fellow with the box, whatever. I don't even remember what he wanted, but if we are going in, why not see to as much business as we can?
Well, provided there's not so much conflict amongst the factions that they're unwilling to cooperate with each other, and Tyndall will kind of look over at Olothia. You don't have bad blood between the three of you, do you?
I don't. No, but they do have disdain for my people. We're new on the scene. As they say, don't have the long experience of others, but we are very respectful and are always interested in hearing the wisdom of those who have done this longer.
All right, I'll insight check that one.
Yeah, your insight check.
It's only a 13.
13. I look at her. It seems as though she kind of says that she would be. Seems like at this point she would be able to. She'd be willing to work with whoever got her in. If you want to work with them, and that's what's going to get her in, she will. She's like, sure. I want to get in there. I want to get what I came here for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it as long as we're willing to get along. So that's really the big question.
Oh, well, those, I mean, the other ones, I'm sure that they're not even going to come in, so there's no worry there. And get paid, and everything will be fine.
Out of curiosity, you've yet to say what faction you're with.
Oh. Have I not mentioned it? We're I'm with, it's called the Consortium of the Vermilion Tree. We're a group of folklore aficionados.
Folklore aficionados, huh?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Any particularly interesting bits of folklore from that you find humorous or, I don't know, insightful?
Oh no, my studies. I mostly care about the legend of this hero of the calamity. They hailed from lands of Wildmount, born under the full moon of Rudis, wielding the vermilion moon's power. They are said to have been in the battles all over Alexandria. Wildmount, Marquette, even here in the Betrayer's Rise, where they, I guess, died and came again.
Matt, what do we all know about the significance of being Rudis born? If anything.
Yeah, I would say like it is a general thing here, right? That being born under Rudis is more of is a lot of times Rudis is viewed as bad luck in general, and all of you also experience kind of being cursed by the moon recently, in a sense. So, those born under sometimes would be called into question, distrusted. It is we're uncommon if somebody is very accident prone, that people will claim they were born under the sign of Rudis. It's used as a nickname to, someone does something crazy, like Rudis over here. And to like harness the powers of the moon would be to harness the powers of misfortune.
Well, I see no reason to oppose this cooperation. If we are to enter the Rise, we should do as much good as we can, advance as many of these research. We know so little about its purpose or its history.
I'm inclined to agree.
So, if you found out more about this, what actually happened here, what would your group do with that information?
Oh, spread it around. We wish to, like I said, we're here to learn every bit we can to know the truth. I mean, I don't know what there necessarily would be to do. But if it's things that could be acted upon, we would act upon it. A site to get more information, to learn more things about this.
Did you have something to say?
Sorry, can you say that one more time, Alex?
I said, did you have something, Nizam?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say I agree. The sooner we get in, the sooner we have a chance of, rescuing the people who are probably terribly being attacked by creepy things. So I'm good with it.
No, I am too.
Well then, we're in agreement. We have plans to eat in the morning with our friend from the Cobalt Soul, but perhaps you can wait for us near the Rise, and we will escort you in.
Absolutely. In the morning, then.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I need to go refill Kaylin's flask. Jill's gonna head off towards the bar.
Do we get sight of Prolix anywhere?
Prolix is in here right now. I mean, you could probably wait. If you want to wait to find him, you probably can.
Waiting till we get an opportunity to speak where Elosia has walked off to go do her own thing. Tinder would pull a group together and just so if we're planning on entering tomorrow, we should probably meet with Prolix and see what he knows about this box and take care of that element today, yes?
Yes, probably.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I'll keep an eye out while we wait. I think he'll be here too, since this seems to be the place where everybody has to sleep. Once he gets in, we'll snag him and maybe go find some place to have him open the box and find out what we're doing. And any objections to that plan, or?
Is the box part of his plan? I thought
I don't think he knew what the box was exactly. I mean, he obviously recognized it and knew how to open it, but he didn't seem to know what it did, because... Wait, we asked him about that, right?
He didn't know what it did.
Yeah. The more you got to him, the more it seemed like he actually had no idea what it really was.
He just knows how to open it.
Even that seemed very doubtful.
Oh, okay.
Well, he told us his deal. He came clean that his deal was about this chick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's here to
he's
sabotage
like,
her.
I'll give you the box.
We're throwing in with his his enemy.
But we were kind of supposed to. They're supposed to figure out what she's doing.
Yeah, we're infiltrating.
Yeah, exactly. We now have her in within our sights and can tell what she's doing. This all worked out really well. I'm not concerned in the least bit.
Nope.
Not even a tiny bit.
In
Not
fact, we
even
shouldn't
if-
even long rest. We should just head in there right now. Let's just grab
Not
these
even
two.
Even if Fire blesses us with her dark god, I'm not even worried.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't necessarily interested in going in. He was, he just told you the people. He was more to keep an eye on her.
I mean, but we can still talk to him if we want to. I was just like, the box sort of became a moot point, I thought. But that's just me thinking, out of character.
But do we?
Right.
I don't think we ever found out what the box did, so...
No, we could try and figure it out.
Well, Tyndall would want to know. So Tyndall will wait for
your
Prolix.
Tyndall. Okay. I'm totally go. I'm down to find out too.
We just have to find a safe place to do it.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Isn't there like a large temple that was sort of collapsed or empty, or maybe we can open it there? Nothing bad will happen if you open it in a temple, right?
Reminded of
Anyway,
a scene.
from the map, I'm sort of remembering that there was like a temple, sort of like a temple clearing or something. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I mean, you can try to find a place that is more away from people if you want.
I think that sounds like the plan for right now. Yes? All in
I'm on
favor?
board.
Aye.
Cool.
Motion passes.
Yeah, the eyes have they're Vecna's eye. They're watching.
I was like, you can't have my eye.
All right. So for this, you wanted to. You wanted to go and open the box somewhere?
Yes. Or hopefully it'll have the least amount of, if it explodes or something, it'll have the least amount of damage to everybody else and everything.
All right. Sounds good. Oops. Okay, so. Okay, yes. All right, looking at the box then. Go to raw. Who's trying to open it?
Before we open it, can Tyndall make sure he identifies it first?
I think you did.
Did we? I don't know that we did.
He told us it was a puzzle box.
No, you did the you detect magic and you just see his abjuration around the box.
Yeah,
That's right.
we did detect magic.
But we never identified it because we were under the impression that he wouldn't hand it over, even though that's not at all what he said. Because players make bad assumptions.
Yeah, misunderstandings happen all the time. That's why communication is key.
Yeah, if you want to cast Identify, you can.
Yeah. Tyndall would totally do that.
Spell slot or ritually?
I mean, are we in a hurry to, I mean, we need to sleep, but
I just want to clarification. I don't care which way you do it.
yeah,
I just want to
no,
know if you're putting a
good.
spell
You're good.
slot or not.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it ritually since we have the time.
Yeah, the RP is very different. So I think it adds this as you begin drawing symbols around it as it kind of glows slightly, giving you information over the next 11 minutes, and you chant and throw dirt. How does it look like for you to do a ritual? Actually, what are some of the things you?
Yeah, being knowledge domain oriented. I think there's a combination of prayer-like elements to his chant, where he's calling upon Ayun, combined with a bunch of arcane rituals that are written in a combination of probably celestial and other runic languages that he sort of draws a circle around the space on the ground, and or maybe even like draws it in the air underneath the object as he holds it, and you see different elements light up around the object that he's able to interpret through his connection with Ayun.
So with this, the knowledge begins to flow to your mind about this. Whispers of it. The box itself is meant to change its configuration and the way to solve it as time passes, so that it's never opened the same way twice. And it's never about understanding, it's never about knowing the secret. It's about having a superior mind. It's about logic and deduction. Whoever did this wanted only those who had strong minds to be able to open it.
All right. Well, I think we're looking at somebody who's got the ability to logic out a lot of stuff quickly. As all I know, you got a fair amount of training with that.
I do. Yep.
I don't know exactly what's inside. That's identified didn't give me any of that, but I do know it changes. But I think we should find out. I am a little worried about what's inside, but the only way to find out what's inside is to open it, so. When you're ready, and Tyndall will reach out and touch your shoulder and cast guidance.
That's the D4 thing, right?
Yep.
It's still a D4 thing in the 2024 rules, right?
I'm rereading the rules
Yes.
right now to double check.
Okay, it's okay.
To any ability check, yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, then Nazan will try and solve the puzzle.
Very good. So, you sit there. You take it up and let it click. Turn it. Run around. Give me an intelligence check.
Say 16.
16. Spend about a minute just turning it. It just seems to spin around almost like a fidget artifact magic item. As it, but tell there's something inside it, but you don't know how to open it. Puzzle is lost upon you.
Huh. It's tricky.
Maybe you should sleep on it and try again in the morning. I mean, not literally sleep on it, but maybe your brain is just a little too tired.
Yeah. Happy to try again.
Or it's damaged and now it's impossible. If Nazan cannot open it, I doubt it's functional. It was within the belly of that demon, who knows?
I assume Prolix is here with us.
Oh, did you want Prolix with you? I wasn't entirely sure you did.
Well, I was under. Oh, I could be wrong. I was under the impression that we left the box with him to meet up with him later. But
I thought you grabbed the box from him. I thought he gave you the box, but maybe not.
no.
Because he said, I think, yeah, no, he said he'd give you the box if he'd check in and spy on this Elsoya woman for him. We'll see you.
All right. Do you want me to give it a try?
I'm fine with that.
All right. Blessings of Ion be upon me, and Tyndall will give it a try with guidance.
All right.
Nope. Nope. That's a natural one. It does not matter what I roll on the D4. It's
You
not
dropped
gonna be
it.
enough.
Slips out of your hands.
Well, it looks like it's a tomorrow problem.
It certainly does. All right.
I
Well,
told
let's
you, we're all tired. We need to probably get some rest.
let's go get some rest. Chat with Question in the morning, and then head out. It sounds like.
Sounds good.
Zill's gonna go collapse on their little bed, and probably all four limbs hanging off the sides, assuming it's not quite big enough. And he is exhausted, so he's gonna fall right asleep.
Anything else?
I'm gonna stay awake until Zill comes out of his trance, and then I will do mine.
All right. In that case, as you look and everything, you do see. Oh, see you picked up. She seems to be a little bit of an elf herself, and just as you come out during the night and look out, you see that she is up drinking a warm ale, it seems, and just as you come out, you see that she was kind of looking down at your cots a little bit. As you catch her eye, she just sort of smiles. Nods. With that, then, y'all, you can have the long rest. Mark it, Bobby.
I wouldn't have asked this time because you said you could have the long rest. One day I'm just going to automatically do it, and that'll be the day. The universe will go, ha ha, ha ha ha. He didn't say it.
All right. With that, then, as we do our long rest, we'll go ahead and take a break ourselves. We'll go to our break and come on back.
See you in a bit.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about being a little late there. Let's get here. Cool. All right. So, morning comes. And the sounds of light battle, nothing too crazy, and what's familiar to Zill as the near constant. Warfare, betrayers rise. Nothing that you haven't heard the Aurora Watch handle before. Of course.
Oh, sorry, Matt.
Whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah. Zill's gonna stretch theatrically and look to his companions. Do we need to clarify our plan anymore, or can we just tell Question we will help her and go get the other one, tell her we will also help her? And you see he's kind of trembling a little. He's like trying to put on a brave face, but we're about to go into the Betrayer's Rise, and he's hoping someone will come up with a distraction or delay.
Well, I did want to ask a little bit about this halfway hero. I'm wondering if he might be the figure we saw in our vision. So I'm wondering if there's a description of him anywhere. Sketches like what they might have of the other things we've seen.
You know, that thought crossed my mind last night too, that he might very well be who we're looking for. There's just too many coincidences with her drawings, what we've seen.
Hey, Alex. Is Silverwind wearing the amulet? With the 3 goddesses on it?
Silverwind does not have the amulet. Tyndall does.
Oh. Why did I think that was the other way around?
I'm the one that originally touched it, but Tyndall ended up getting it.
Okay. Then my question goes to Devin. Devin! Are you wearing it?
Yeah, I mean, he's got it probably hanging around a chain tucked underneath his, especially after having talked to people, it would definitely be tucked away.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you defaulted to tucking it away, because we did talk to people yesterday who sort of had a description of it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just curious.
No,
Well,
Tyndall's got enough experience with the world, he would keep it tucked away.
what? The knowledge to mean cleric has knowledge? Crazy.
Yeah, and Aloysia was like spying on us all night. That's what that was, right? We all feel confident that's what's happening.
Yes.
Oh, great. Now we're going to walk into the evil demon temple with her. This is cool. I love it.
Yeah, that's where she does something, then we just, we resolve it diplomatically. With
Diplomacy.
aggressive negotiations.
It's just some diplomatic spellcasting, you know.
So we're having breakfast with question, right? That's where we're going.
Yes.
Gathering our stuff
I believe
and
so.
going to find question.
Question has all of the fish and the rice ready. She goes, okay. I'm gonna go find my friends, colleagues, comrades.
That is the plan. Before we do so, there are a few things I would be interested in talking with you about. You had a number of pictures. I'm wondering, do any of those pictures involve a person?
A person. She kind of thinks a little bit. I mean, just she kind of shows the thing of the long-haired woman peering into the distance. That was taken by the rubbing from a wall carving in the betrayer's rise, which Silverwind you recognize as the holy symbol of Avandra the Changebringer. That she's claiming was literally like in the wall of the betrayer's rise on the inside.
Yeah, that's interesting that the Changebringer's on the inside of your wall.
I was curious. There's no images of this halfway hero?
No. There's nothing. No descriptions that I could find. Like I said, it's kind of a lost figure that still, their echo still does things today.
Does this woman not realize it's the thing I'm... Never mind. I'm shutting up.
Well... I'm hopeful we'll be able to find your comrades today.
How will we recognize them in case they've been harmed or maimed?
Oh, most of them will have cobalt robes on, or a mantle, or a scarf of some type.
Come on back here. After you can stay away from my family.
Well, we will return as much of them to you as we can.
As
many.
As
As
many?
many of them.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm used to undercommon.
In that, as this, excuse me, anything else for question?
There was a point at which Tindo was contemplating showing her the amulet when we were in a more private area, but having had a conversation with Belushi, I think Tyndall has rethought that and probably thinks the fewer people who know about this, for now, the better. So I think Tyndall's going to leave that for now.
See, this is how we know that Fire's spell has worked upon us, because we're keeping secrets from the Cobalt Soul. We're doomed.
What would you like to do? Anything more for question?
Well, I think we're probably good. Finish our breakfast and go find what's her name at the entrance.
I do have a question. Is there any way of identifying your allies?
She basically
the
answered that
time.
question.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. She
Never
said
mind.
the blue
Blue robes.
robes. Yeah. Or blue garments and such. So good. All right. If that is it there, then Alicia will go. Do you have everything you need? I know they have supplies here. If there's anything you wish to get. And I can see she's kind of ready to go. She goes, then I will be at your mercy, my brave heroes.
See, everything she says is vaguely threatening, like that. You know.
Huh? Sorry. I guess we're just from different cultures. But I like how you interpret our difference as aggression.
Well, I suppose we'll have the opportunity to prove our loyalty to one another very shortly.
All right. Any type
I'm
of
ready to go.
equipment you wanted to buy? Just anything before you leave
No.
here.
Now I'm paranoid. See what I have. I have torches and oil. Rope.
Yeah.
What I will say, I mean, just as a DM, where you're about to go is no joke.
What? Damn it. This is supposed to be sunshine and rainbows.
He hasn't even had coffee yet.
I can't think of.
I mean, I've got a lantern, oil, rations, rope.
Is somebody gonna carry my climbing kit? But I've got one of those.
I'll carry it for you.
Okay.
We leaving our cart here. Then is that the plan?
Yeah, our mules.
Not taking the cart.
Could I buy a healer's kit?
There we go.
Yes, at twice the cost
Okay,
that is listed in the player's handbook.
thank you.
So you go, yes, this is the price.
Just changing up a few spells here.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the thing I can do, because I'm a wizard.
Is there a notary around who can help us witness our final will and testaments?
Is that a notary?
I need to find a BIM. Oh. Which spells to take, which spells to give up. Matt, I sent you my rolls, by the way.
Okay, nice.
In Discord, I sent them to you.
All right. Anything else anybody want to make sure they picked up here?
Speak now or forever hold our peace.
Okay.
Is there a green mushroom that grants me an extra life?
Amazing. There's green mushrooms, but it's because of the mold.
Mold.
All right. So, in that case, you proceed. Okay. And pushing through the city, ever more.
Is that like Nevermore?
You come to the Betrayer's Rise, both ominous and beautiful. Its black walls are carved with intricate reliefs, many of them depicting scenes of torture. Lifelike grotesques of leering demons perch high above, peering down at you with contempt. An immense double door forms the entrance. The gate is made of onyx, inlaid with copper and silver. Guards of the Aurora Watch stand between you and the demonic fortress. You see a mixture of drow, humans, and orcs as the Aurora Watch says, "What's your business? Why'd you coming up here? Be careful. You never know what's going to bust out of there."
We are here on behalf of the Cobalt Soul, who has been granted access to enter.
They kind of back up a bit. On Zill, are you seriously thinking of going in there?
Zill is pale, shivering, covered in sweat. And at the direct address, he's going to kind of correct his posture. Yes, it's a rescue mission of sorts. We have to go. We have to help them.
If you all know what you're doing, and they stand quite a distance away from the door, and they kind of get a few more feet from the door as they gesture that you may approach if you wish. Up the large stairs.
Somewhat hesitant. if it makes sense mechanically, guys, please interrupt me. I think Zill will take point, and if the doors need to be physically opened, Zill will be the one to do it.
Izan will stand off to your right.
All right.
And Zill's just
Like one
absolutely
step behind.
crapping himself with fear.
Prestidigitation right behind you.
All right, let me just
No.
because me and my brain don't always work out well together.
You and your brain are having a discussion. I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Yes. Go to level 5, everybody.
Ooh! Wait.
It's a trap!
Yeah, I don't like this.
Okay. Five.
I got a 4 on my hit die. Utter trash.
Finally, rolled decent on my hit die.
Oh, I got a 5. Could have only done one better.
I got an 8. I rolled max. Catching up finally.
All right. Everybody leveled.
No, but go ahead. Well, but the reason is I'm trying to determine if I'm going to go one more level ranger or multi-class to rogue.
Okay. Fair enough. In that case. As you go from the set to the other set of soldiers by the door, shouting erupts as these colossal doors fly open. Two shadowy winged creatures, much like the one that attacked the mammoth you saw, and all of you burst through the opening, immediately fly into the air and screech as they dive toward you, their ebon talons extended. Roll for
Told y'all
initiative.
It was a trap.
Some traps are unavoidable.
13.
7.
18.
10,
Okay.
since mine never shows up.
Yes, thank you so much.
3.
18, 7, 13. Very good. All right. So the things rise above. There you go, the pictures rise.
This map looks awesome.
All right, with that, one now very high above looks down upon you all. shrieks. I need Constitution saving throws, please.
Natural 1 for a 4.
Just a 10 for Tyndall.
Okay. So, Tyndall, you are paralyzed. Siora, they are
Who's
paralyzed.
paralyzed?
Tyndall and Siora?
Everybody here today?
Zoe is not.
Oh, I think so.
The other numbers?
19 for Nizan.
Natural 20 for Zoe.
And Silverwind?
16.
Okay, good to go. In that case, and both of them currently are about 40 feet in the air.
You tell me that.
And Zill, it is your turn.
Well, it feels too early to burn all of my resources right away. But I'm going to do it anyway. So, Zill, as a bonus action, is going to curl in on himself and then throw his hands back, and two brilliant spectral wings are going to emerge from his back. And then he's going to use his full 30 feet of movement to fly straight up. And he is going to hold his action to attack in case one of these baddies gets in range of him. I'm trying to get at his friends. And that'll be my turn.
Siora.
Being paralyzed, what can I do?
Well, there you
Looks
go.
pretty.
There you have it.
Silverwind.
Don't want to do this, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Guiding bolt.
Nice.
A dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 18 radiant damage.
Yeah, so I go up to 36. It shrieks as the divine energy puts all around it.
Why are you so mean to these sweet innocent babies?
And I'll end my turn.
Alright. Nazan.
How high up did you say it was?
40 feet?
40. Okay.
40 feet, yep.
Nizan speaks in the language of magic, and as he does, again, you see like his words become energy, and then you see him like kind of squeeze his fist like it's around like a dagger, and then he slams it into his fist, and he's gonna do Mind Sliver on one of those guys. That is a intelligence 15 saving throw.
Oh, intellect. Very nice. So, end up being a 16.
Well, that beats 15. Okay.
All right.
That will end my turn.
This other one dives towards Siora. For 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, coming in, the claws wrap around you. You are grappled and restrained. And it's an auto crit because of paralyzed. for 16 slashing damage. As well as the darkness digs deep for 8 necrotic damage. And then they will
You had up there
fly.
inspirations in chat and healing boosts, damage boost.
And flies up 40 feet with Siora. And Tyndall paralyzed?
Yep.
All right. All right, the one that everyone's been messing with is going to dive at Tyndall. For 24 to hit.
Yep.
Right, processing the crit. For 22 slashing damage.
I told you guys going on
And 12 necrotic. As they then fly 40 feet up with Tyndall. All right. Tyndall and Siora, you are no longer paralyzed. Zill, it is your turn.
With 40 feet of fly speed, can I get to the one that has Siora?
Yeah.
So Zill's going to close. And as he approaches, he is, of course, as a bonus action, going to rage and make his first attack. Is this one still suffering from the guiding bolt
So
condition?
this is Siora's.
Yeah.
This one has not been harmed.
Okay. Then he will make these attacks recklessly.
All right.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 12. That's 12 points of magical slashing, and then 3 points of radiant damage.
Oh, so 6. Very
Yes.
good.
And then he'll make his second reckless attack. It's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And the second attack deals 16 points of magical slashing.
Very good.
And that is my movement, bonus action, and action. I'll hold position there.
Nice. All right, then Silverwind.
I concur.
Yeah. Guiding bolt, the guiding bolted one, I guess.
All right. Your own advantage coming at you. This one has Tyndall.
Uh, 24 to hit for 14 radiant.
Nice. All right, that it's hard and is bloodied.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and that's all I get.
All right. Siora, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm no longer paralyzed, but now I'm grappled. What can I do? Can I attempt stabbing?
Yeah, you can do anything you want. It's just going to be a disadvantage for attack rolls.
Okay. I will attempt to stab him with my short sword. With an 11.
Oh, unfortunately, the hide is thick. I'm not able to get
All
it
right.
in. Did you do that with advantage?
No, I did it with disadvantage.
You should have been flat. Did you? Sorry. Because of the guiding bolt. It's guiding bolt. So I forgot.
Okay, well,
Just reroll.
okay.
I thought the guiding bolt was on the one.
Oh, you hit Tyndall's. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Right.
I got so out of my
Right,
brain.
I'm hitting the one that's grappling me.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
why it was a disadvantage, so an 11.
Got that all now,
All
Layla,
right.
or do you need reset?
Wait, I'm so confused.
She's hitting the one on her.
Correct. Which is the one that just got guided and bolted.
No, that was the
or
one.
The other one. On Tyndall.
No.
I guy and bold the original one. That
Yeah, where's the one? Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Correct. Disadvantage, you miss. Everything is correct. Thank you.
Okay. Can I bonus action try to hit him with the other one?
Yeah.
For a 13.
Oh,
Damn, the other
Big
roll was a
advantage.
natural 20.
yeah. All around
No.
the claws is thick and scaly.
That's my turn.
Silverwind. You went, so we go to Nizan.
So Nizan is going to try to attack it with Witch Bolt, and going to use an inspiration from chat.
All right. So which one?
The one
Very clear.
that
He's stupid.
he's not the one that has Ciora. So the one that has Tyndall.
Tyndall. Okay.
Come on, go, Matt. Let's go.
Is it an attack roll? Because if it's an attack roll, you already have advantage from guiding bolt.
Oh right. Cool. We just been through all that. Did I ever tell you that D&D was hard?
I think it works like elven accuracy. You just get triple advantage. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
21 to hit.
That it's.
I'm pretty sure you all need coffee.
I apparently casted it at second level. Because that's the damage I rolled. It's not what I meant to do, but
Heck yes.
20
Let's use those resources. 20 damage. Boom. It's still up, but barely.
cool. And then I still have my electricity running between it and myself. All right. Turn.
So. Let's see here. Okay. Line up. It will reach down and take a bite at Ciora.
Nom, 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 nom.
All right, there's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
That is 12 piercing and 5 necrotic damage.
Okay, well, that takes me down.
Oh god.
Excellent. It's going to go ahead and drop
No.
Ciora down for a failed death save. As now, is this the one by Zill?
Yeah.
All right, claws at Zill.
I did attack recklessly, Matt.
Oh, thank you.
Remember when I told you all it was a trap? And
14 to hit.
Oh my god, 14 does not hit.
And another 14. Miss.
Blessings be upon us this day.
Okay. So then it turns to shadow and teleports 40 feet away. Keeping its kind of 40 feet above the ground deal, then moves to be further away from Zill in an advantageous position.
how far?
80. You can go up to 80, but wants to maintain striking range. Because it's out to get the characters.
Well, what's its striking range?
What?
What is its striking range?
5 feet. And then Tyndall.
Tyndall, looking like he's nearly dead, is going to cast second level Cure Wounds on himself.
Well, you're being carried by this other one. Okay.
I mean,
Matt, don't say it like that.
Like Matt let you guys level right before. It's weird.
all right. Actually, I'm gonna do second level healing. I'm gonna change that up. I'm gonna do second level healing word because I want to make better use of my action economy.
Okay.
So that's 13 hit points back to myself, which is maybe enough for me to take another hit. We'll see. And then he's gonna try to hit this stupid thing that's got him with a sacred flame. It's a DC 14 dex save.
Don't be naughty, girl.
8.
Woo! That's 15 radiant damage.
Dang.
All right. How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, so in a panic, Tyndall's just like screaming, fuck, Ayud, help me, and you watch as, with those words, he sort of, some of the damage repairs, and then he also fires off a flame at the same time, and while this thing is on fire, he's just like, uh-oh, as he just starts to freewheel in the air, as he falls to the ground.
Boom for 18 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, okay,
Cracking bones.
he's down.
What is your
Blaze of glory.
Very good. And with that, Zill.
Zill is going to fly down to Siora, and these kind of marbled veins of silver light that are pulsing through him are going to flare and then coalesce in his hands, and there's going to be this kind of corona of light as he casts, or not casts, but uses healing hands on Siora. That is 3d4. It's not a bad roll. Okay, that's 9 hit points. Back to Siora. And once she's conscious again, he's gonna turn back around and use whatever remaining movement he has to fly straight up. Actually, maybe he'd only go up like 10 or 15 feet. Sorry, art department.
All you have left is 15.
Oh, perfect. And that'll be my turn. Oh, bonus action, extend my rage. Sorry.
Oh, I never put your rage sticky on you. Where's my box? Oh, it's right here.
Then Siora.
Well, I used half my movement to stand up. Survey what is going on. Is there still one out here?
Yep. I was resting on one of the turrets of the rise.
So how far away is that?
Art department.
$90.
90. Okay. Well, since I fell and I was unconscious, I probably have dropped my sword, so I will draw my longbow and shoot at it.
I mean, yeah.
Got it.
Straight roll.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use one of the inspos in chat.
Let's
yeah,
go.
you are. Good girl. Y'all shut up.
With a 19.
19 hits.
All right. And that will be for 4 points of damage.
All right. This one, having calculated where this goes, all this one lands true. Not a little stunted.
Well, I should have done it before, but I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark, so the next time.
Go ahead, do it. Get your damage.
Okay. And that's an additional 5.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Silverwind.
Alright, Silverwind would like to go up to Tyndall and extend a second level cure wounds.
Nice.
So dehydration, and exhaustion. Drink, sleep. I have ginger ale if you'd like some.
For a lot. 29 points of healing.
Ooh.
Never gonna get used to cure wounds now. This is crazy.
I rolled really well on the dice, though, too.
No, he's just useless. Don't cheer him up.
And then the turn.
Amazing. All right, so then we go to Nazan.
So Nazan, from where he is going to try and fire a bolt. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Or 12 fire damage.
Very nice.
You know, you probably killed its mate, and now you're going after it.
All right. It is bloodied.
Hey guys, I gotta play with a big printer today.
The fire burns
It was
around it.
equivalent to
Anything
that.
else?
All right, no, I'm done.
Okay.
Not yet, you're not. You still have HP. But that can change.
All right. So it is going to come forward till it's 60 feet from the farthest person.
And it has 80 to play with, correct?
Yes.
Who's our farthest person? There you go.
And then it's going to shriek in its horror. And it seems the realms beyond shudder as any con saves.
Ooh, just an 11 for Zil.
16 for Siora.
16 for Tyndall.
16 for Nazan.
Nice.
13 for Silverwind.
Okay. Then just Zil is paralyzed.
And Matt, I'm flying, so I think that means I fall.
It does.
Hey!
My
Good thing
first
you only
damage
went
of the combat.
Good thing you only went up 15 feet, dumbass.
It's very
Yeah, only up 15, so that would not. Well, I guess it does, since it's technically. Here we go. 1
I said lay down.
damage.
And who failed that? I'm sorry. Just that, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't listen.
To maintain a little bit of a. I want to say 60 feet above the ground.
Okay.
As
Hey
it
guys, that's
moves
60
a
feet
little,
above the ground.
moves a little closer. And then Tyndall.
Yeah, Tyndall's gonna stand up and eye this thing up and I assume it's within 120. So Yeah, it should be. It's not affected by a guiding bolt anymore, is it? I don't remember.
No.
I think it got used up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he's gonna go ahead and throw out first level guiding bolts. That's not a great roll. That's 8.
Oh, it spins and its wings just float between the boat.
Come at me, bro!
Cool. And then he's gonna stand shoulder to shoulder with Silverwind, so that if this stupid thing comes within range, at least one of us gets an op attack. Yeah, so he'll back up to be shoulder to shoulder instead of in front.
Got it. Zill paralyzed. As your turn goes.
Just chilling on the ground. Leave him alone. Get a long night.
And Siora.
Shooting at it again.
Let's go.
I'm going to use my dreadful strike as well.
All right.
Natural 1.
Oof.
Matter. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you all to start
As
rolling.
it swirls and does a barrel roll around Silverwind. Turn.
Yeah, and I can't get within 60 feet of it, can I?
You no, it's what, 90 above the ground, so no.
It's 60 above the
Oh,
ground.
I thought you said 90. With 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What do you have, 30?
Yeah.
No. Almost, but no. Ow.
Alright. Can I get to Zill?
Easy peasy.
Because I don't like this guy's trend, and then I'm going to... Why not waste more resources guiding...
Yay! I mean, oh no, resources.
See this boat.
Heck yeah.
22 to hit for 14 damage.
All right, so 28 radiant to it. Bits of light begin to burn away its form. Looks awful. Anything else?
No.
All right, Nazan.
Sorry, can you skip me for a second? I'm on the phone with my sister about my mom.
Sure. As it dives at Zill. Only for a 15.
15 will not hit.
Nice. As it seems bothered by the light, and then we'll teleport 40 feet up.
No.
Hey, you're within 60 of it.
And then travel the rest of its movement straight up.
Oh, fuck you.
Tyndall.
How far up is it?
Yeah, Matt, with the rest of his movement.
I don't know because you moved it down.
You said it moved 40 up. Then you said it goes straight up with the rest of it.
Right, and you moved it initially to Zill. So, what did it move to Zill? It has 80 feet.
So it's going up 80 feet.
All right, so it's 80 feet above the ground.
All right.
Why do you make me do math? You're dead.
So the only thing I have that can reach is guiding bolt. So I guess we're spending spell slots. I really don't want to. Let's see. What else can I do?
It's almost like this place is nasty.
Oh, I know what I could do. I could just hold my action to Sacred Flame it when it comes within range, and I'll move over towards them.
Okay.
And I'm just holding my action till it comes within range for Sacred Flame.
Got it. Zill, you are no longer paralyzed, and it is your turn. Actually, Bobby's back. What does Zizan want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and try firebolting it.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Nice. It's a square in the chest.
10 points of fiery damage.
How do you want to kill it?
I think that the flame burns through its chest, out its back, and it falls.
Nice. Both
As it falls within a range, Tyndall just reflexively releases his spell at it to further compound it to make sure it's truly dead.
and both begin to dissolve. Scooby Circles don't actually. I'm sorry, they're just there, and
You said they don't dissolve?
yeah, the Gloomy Circles don't. Anyway, they go. Watch goes. You are well trained, Zill. You might be okay in there.
Still hasn't gotten up yet. He's still spread eagled on the ground. Vote of confidence is appreciated. Is everyone okay? Relatively?
Relatively.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is anyone? How bloody is Sierra?
She has 9 hit points.
Okay.
Silverwind would like to go up to her and take out his healer's kit and try and wrap up some wounds with the new battle medic feat. Sierra, you can expend a hit dice, roll it, and add that, and an additional 3, and regain that many hit points.
Do they also get their con modifier? Because they're rolling hit dice?
Yes.
How do I expend a hit dice without having to hit?
I think you can just roll your hit die and remember that you have one less than you show.
Yeah, you can just check it off in the short rest and then click the roll, and it'll actually save it without you taking the short rest.
All right. So you're taking care of your wounds. What would you like to do?
Tyndall will look to Zill and just give him a nod. I see why you feared this place. That was unpleasant.
Let us hope that whatever awaits us inside is only equal to this challenge and not greater, eh?
Something tells
Yes.
me that's not going to be how it happens, but we can hope.
All right. Then, do you wish to proceed inward?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Marching orders, Zill very reluctantly is at the front.
It's on to his right. Got to step
And
behind.
with a few people on the doors, they open it for you. Well, if anyone can do this, you can. Alashan says, I chose well, it appears. Good job, everyone. And you enter in. And you can go to 6th level, having now the threats that might lie within. Your
What?
minds hardened.
What? I don't even feel good about it.
I've never not wanted to take a level.
No, I'm like, what? Okay, I rolled an 11 on my hit die. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
I think this is the first time I've ever gained 2 levels in one session that one of them wasn't level 2.
I rolled another 5.
All right. With that, you stand as the doors close behind you, secured once more on a blood-stained bridge that extends over a chasm of swirling silver mist. On the far side of the bridge is a closed double door of black stone, inscribed with a circle containing the profile of a smiling woman. The symbol is gouged with deep marks, as if something with terrifying claws has tried but failed to scour it from the stone. In Silverwind, you gaze upon the symbol of the Changebringer.
He would like to give a slight prayer, asking her for her protection in this unholy place. And then that's him.
You continue. You want to do? Anything you want to do
Well, onward.
Yes, we have to push forward and find the survivors if there are any, or collect them if they have fallen.
Sorry, man, I may have missed this. What's the light like?
Certainly. There is no light here. Everything in here is black stone. The ceiling seems to be about 50 feet tall.
Did Nizana like to light a torch because otherwise he is seeing nothing? Bugglers don't have blood; they have dark vision.
Ow! Nizan, would you like to use my hooded lantern instead?
Sure.
I will hand Nizan my hooded lantern.
What would you like to do? The lantern illuminating across the bridge in the mist below. And the door.
Zill's gonna cautiously approach the bridge on high alert.
You approach, trying to take everything in. And you can hear voices hissing from the chasm below. Together, Zill. Yes. We can break them together. Come to us. Let us catch you. Let us have you. Come to us. We won't let you fall.
Can anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
Do you hear them calling to you?
Hear who?
There's someone down there. We can jump. They'll catch us.
Why would you want to jump?
Zill takes a step up to the edge and looks down.
Zill? Zill?
Can you not? Do I recognize the voice, Matt?
No. You don't recognize the voice.
Come.
Nizan would like to speak into Zill's head. My friend, I know you are hearing many voices now, but mine is a voice you can trust. Step away from the edge. Stay with those who have proven themselves your companions. and who has stood beside you.
So he's gonna shake his head furiously. Oh, I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. And he's gonna pivot his body and try and step away.
And you can come to us. What would you all like to do?
Well, we have to cross this bridge to get anywhere, right?
Indeed.
Then I'm gonna follow Syl.
Go against across. Everyone's going to cross the door. Sorry, cross the bridge. And you hear Tyndall, let us catch you. And Silverwind, let us have you. And then you get close to the door. And it begins to glow at your presence. Tyndall, the jewel is hot against your skin. And it glows bright. And the door and the jewel pulse together. What would you like to do?
I want to look back at what's her name, and see how she reacts to this.
Alicia. Give me an
Alicia.
insight check.
Yeah, that's. I got a 3.
You look back. She watches the faint crimson light. The pulse that's beckoning to be touched. The insync looks back at you. Goes, huh? Looks like I got lucky with all of you. It seems to want you.
What do you mean it seems to want us?
It wants you to go forward. Whatever it is you have there, it's like it recognizes it.
I'm gonna go touch the door.
You touch, and just with the slightest pressure, it begins to be able to be pushed. As if it weighs nothing.
Oh. Gonna peek in.
You look in, and the walls of the hallway, you see, are covered with carvings. that depict a great battle involving mortals, celestials, and fiends. A faint whistling noise emerges from the walls, sounding almost like snoring.
That's a little weird. What do you think, Tyndall?
I know what Devin thinks. Devin thinks it's a mimic. I don't know. Lucia, do you know? Have you read anything about the snoring? Are we walking into some other creature? What else do you know that you're not telling us? If there's some danger ahead, now's the time to tell us.
I do not know anything about what is ahead.
Well, do you know if this is the way to your prayer room? Can you sense that at all?
I have no sense, but this is a prime deity and the rise itself. What else would the prayer room be?
What is this carving? What is it? What does it mean?
I think the only way to find that out is to enter and read it.
Anyone who'd like to make a history check?
Oh, absolutely. Is there inspo left in chat?
I think a
I believe
couple have
so,
been added,
yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I will roll with advantage using one. I guess I can wait to use an inspo, but I'll just roll.
Okay.
with advantage.
So it has always been declare the inspo before you roll.
Yeah, but heroic inspo
Yeah, no
means
shit.
Yeah, but this is chat inspiration.
Okay, understood. That's fair. That's fair. That is 19.
So chat inspiration in particular has always been and so chat
Yeah,
inspiration was not updated in the 2024.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that you didn't update the rules. That's good to
What's
know.
that? Yeah. To me, it's always been two separate things. So when I think of like update, I'm like, well, it's always been this thing over here.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'll call it I'll call it something else. Maybe a couple of different names. So everyone gets confused. But very cool.
Call it chaos points.
Chaos points. Okay. So we can roll with it. What'd you get? Sorry.
19. 19.
What'd you get, Tyndall?
19. 19, are you not hearing him?
Can you not hear me?
I was not hearing him. No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can you hear me now?
No. 19. Yes.
Okay.
Um.
So I gotta know what I did.
Whatever. You're fine. Okay, so you look. You can see that the carvings depict the battle of the barbed fields, the climatic battle of the calamity, in which the devotees of the prime deities broke through the garrison. At the betrayer's rise, they reached the walls of Gutranus themselves. Prominently depicted in one of the scenes is a proud, melancholy warrior with curly hair and carrying a spear and a shield. By his side are two figures: a white-haired girl, no more than 12 years old, and a young adult woman with hair that flows behind her, turning into a road which countless soldiers march.
Does this figure look at all like the person we saw in our vision?
Could be. It's hard. It's possible. In Silverwind, you realize these depictions match the common depictions of Sehanine, the Moonweaver, and Evandra, the Changebringer.
He would relay that information.
This is wonderful. This is good. We thought that the Betrayer's Rise was only a temple, a place of worship of the Betrayer gods, but even in the midst of all this darkness, here is a record of this champion. We can explain to question here. Do you not feel emboldened by it?
I'm glad you are, but I'll be honest, it worries me. Because clearly, the forces of the prime deities have been at work here to try and seal it, and yet all of this is still seeping through.
Oh,
What could be so powerful that they struggle to hold it back?
and Zil resumes trembling.
Yeah.
Tyndall, do you have any parchment and chalk where you take a rubbing of this for the
I don't know
cobalt?
if I have calligrapher's supplies. I don't think I have chalk, though.
Sorry, I didn't mean chalk, I meant charcoal.
Could we use a torch and create burnt residue or something? I don't know. That's not something Zil with a 7 intelligence would know to do.
All right, with I don't know if we have time for me to draw a picture, but with calligrapher's supplies, could I draw a picture?
Sure. You come in to get a better look in the hallway. You see these 1-inch diameter holes that have been drilled all around. And you begin to draw. Through the holes, eyeballs, teeth, and flesh ooze from them now, pooling on the floor.
Are you waiting for our reaction?
Zil's gonna grab Tyndall by the collar and yank him back and bellow for everyone to start running.
Running back or running forward?
Forward, I guess. I think that would be his instinct. Push through.
You start to push forward. The ground is soft. The stone moves up your legs, pulls you as this is difficult terrain.
If I have a second mat, can I try and throw Tyndall ahead of me?
This hallway has several right angles to it.
Oh no.
So, and as you find yourself, you see creatures somewhat similar to what you fought outside now form. the gibbering mouthers. One behind you. One in front, and one within the middle of all of you. You may roll for initiative.
Well, who got a 26? Oh my god.
I did.
That's crazy.
Ow.
You should see Jackson on Saturday, who can't roll like less than 15.
Never.
Alright, so
Give me a second. I'm giving that.
it's all good. Alright, so I got Sierra. I just need Silverwind. What'd you get again, Silverwind?
11.
11. Perfect. In that case, all right. So one's behind, one's kind of right in the middle, one's ahead as we're our department's getting the stuff together here. What would you like to do?
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. And then swing at the one closest to me.
You've got it.
With a 19.
19 will hit.
Alright. So
This is
that's
mid.
9 points of damage, and I'm guessing that since we're all kind of clumped together, that oh, well, let me get my Hunter's Mark in here. So an additional 5, and that one of my party members is at least within 5 feet of it. For an additional 6.
Nice.
So it's like 20 points of damage. Oh, and I get a second attack. So, whoops. Wrong thing. With a 17
That hits.
for, whoops, dang it. That's not. For an additional 9 points of damage.
Very good.
And that will be my turn.
All right. You take your blades in, hitting into these roiling masses of eyes and mouths as they scream, and it rises almost surrounding you as it seems like the air itself vibrates and becomes like liquid around you. For 14 to hit.
That just hits.
All right. As you perceive this, nothing is making sense. It's as if the room is spinning. You take 11 psychic damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
16.
16. You're able to keep your wits about you as it continues, and eventually your mind begins to make sense. Though, even as you look, it's your fingers are becoming like long, and you see an eye almost like try to begin to form, like just a slit and lash as it's trying to change the very essence of who you are. For now, you are okay. Silver Wind.
That's better to see.
Alright. Yeah, Silver One's not liking this at all, and he sees where he's at, and he appears to be in pretty good shape, so he's going to try out his first 3rd level spell. And that is going to be Spirit Guardians!
Ooh, here we go. 2024.
And I am going to purposely not include any of my not affect any of my allies, And
So
then
that's
it appear, if I'm reading this right, because they now enter the space, they take damage now. Is that correct?
correct when it appears.
Awesome.
So they don't enter. It enters their space. Yeah.
It
So
yeah.
are they both within range there?
What's the range? I'm sorry.
15,
Uh,
right?
15-foot
There's two in range.
emanation, which
Okay.
that's odd now. Emanation.
So mid, and is that when it's near? Are you considering that the back or the front?
You tell me. I would say that's probably the front because more of the hand-to-hands up that way.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to establish that now, so we know what we're talking about. Very cool. So then they make wisdom saves.
Yes, please.
Try.
Okay. So we got an 18 and an 11.
Pass 1 fell for only 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And then because of reasons, can he get to the other side of the one in the middle? Or, like, the side he's on, but can he get up to the one that's in the
Like
middle?
here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then bonus action, attack.
With flanking.
One to hit for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Very good. Hits it hard. Seems to be a little more slimy. But all this is difficult terrain. Permanent source note.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
And anything else, Silverwind?
No.
Tendo.
Yeah, with this thing peering behind him, Tyndall's gonna turn on a dime and pulls out some sand and rose petals and throws it at this creature. I'm gonna test out the new sleep spell. Each creature of your choice within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the incapacitated condition until your next turn, at which point it must repeat the save. If it fails the second save, the target has the unconscious condition for the duration, up to 1 minute. It ends if the target takes damage or someone within 5 feet takes an action to shake it awake.
18.
18. All right. That will succeed.
Yes.
Well, the good news is that is just a class feature, so I didn't use a spell slot. Or not a racial feature, not a class feature. And what can I do with a bonus action? Where's my bonus action list? Nothing particularly useful, and I don't want to walk away from it because I don't want to get, I don't know. I know it's bad to be close to it, but it's probably worse to take off attacks from it, so I'm going to stay there.
Zill.
Zill is going to round on the one behind him and strike it twice.
Flanking.
Wonderful. Needed that flanking. That's a 23 to hit. That is 13 points of magical slashing. Second attack is 18 to hit. Only 9 points of magical slashing.
Sad. How do you want to kill it?
Zill is going to swing his magical battle axe kind of parallel to the floor and pin it to the wall and then smash it again and push it back into those 1-inch diameter drill holes, like pounding it into the wall. And then he is going to turn to face the Mouther that's near the quote-unquote front, or like in the direction we have to go, and he's going to use his full movement to like swing around it.
30?
40 now, actually.
You can get there.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
All right. With that, all right, this will be the one in front.
Yeah, what of them?
All right. They're right by who?
Closest one is Zill. You moved up to him.
All right. It's Zill as it begins to try to form around you, and reality itself seems to start to leave. You see your parents screaming on the inside of your arm. But as terrifying as you keep your senses, as we go to Nazan.
Can I have it make a wisdom saving throw because it ended its turn in the Spirit Guardians, please?
Indeed. That is 10.
It'll take 16 points of radiant damage.
Very good.
Nazan is going to try and firebolt the one that's to the east.
Okay, back.
My God, cardinal directions. Of course. That's what I should have said.
Now
14 to hit.
Thank you,
That
Bobby.
hits.
417.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. All right, then who's that back one next to?
Trendle.
Tyndall.
Trendle.
All
Tyndall.
right.
I'm not tired. Y'all tired. Shut up.
And it roars as things become hazy, but your mind persists. Into Siora.
Which one am I closest to? Can I get to the one I guess Zill was going after?
What's your movement?
30, so 15 since it's difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
no, you can't get to either because of the terrain.
Shoot. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move, and then as my bonus action, I will move the hunter's mark to it, and then that'll be my turn. Because then I should hopefully be able to get to it the next turn.
All right. Silver Wind.
Alright, as my action, I would like to cast Sacred Flame on the one in the rear, or in the front, sorry. DC 15 Dex saving throw, please.
14. You get it.
For 8 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, art
I will.
department. If I move 5 feet to the back, would I technically be within 15 feet of both of them?
No.
Oh, okay.
5,
Can
10,
I-
15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're 50 apart.
Okay. Would I be able to... I've got 30 feet of movement, which is reduced to 15. Would I be able to get within 15 feet of the one in the back?
Yes.
I would like to do that. And then I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Nice. $15.
So it'll take half of 14 for 7.
Very
radiant
good.
damage. And that'll be my turn.
Tyndall.
Recognizing that what he did before didn't work so well, what does he want to do? He probably wants. That's probably not going to work. Those all be at disadvantage. So yeah, he's just going to try to hit it with a sacred flame. So, dex save.
All right. That is 8.
Cool. It will take 9 radiant damage.
Nice.
And yeah, not wanting to take op attacks, Tyndall's not going to move.
All right. Zill.
Zill is going to unmute himself and then make a series of attacks. Recklessly.
Chat asked that I remind you to use inspirations because there are some in there.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, there's also a board that says use them or die, but whatever.
And it's in such a cheerful. Do you see the little smiling sticker too?
That's little art department.
I
have nothing to
will
do with it.
use inspiration instead of attacking recklessly. That's a 20 to hit, and that is 14 points of magical slashing. And then I'm going to use the battle axe maneuver to attempt to topple this creature. So I need it to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 15.
16.
Oh, darn. And can I use another inspo on the same turn? That seems like too much power.
Typically not, no.
This is still a solid roll. That's a 22 to hit for only 8 points of magical slashing.
Okay.
And Zill is going to, I guess, hold position with your, yeah.
All right. Again, tries to, seeming like it's trying to change the very nature of who you are for 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it. That'll hit.
All right, I need a wisdom save.
Ooh.
He gets an 18.
He's an 18. Very nice.
It was for
All
John.
right, so you succeed, and you take 14 psychic damage.
Oof.
Good.
Now imagine if you had failed.
Nazan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and firebolt the same ones, the one to the east.
All right.
And I'll use my own advice and not have chat.
Good boy.
Like I'm doing all the things right for the art department today.
Someone should.
17 to hit.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
Very nice.
And that'll end my turn.
Right. Nintendo, as it moves around you, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Your wisdom save.
Does this relate
It's
to the
20.
charm tradition? Oh, never mind.
Okay. You succeed and take 14 psychic damage.
Thank God.
Okay, but that's it.
You're all on your own from now on.
Siora.
When it ends its turn, could I have it make a wisdom
Yeah.
save for spiritual weapons? Or spirit guardians?
I don't know where the Spirit Guardian mini is, but remember, so that's a 6. That's a fail.
Nobody told me what it is.
Yeah, what do your Spirit Guardians look like?
A bunch of floating fairies?
Very nice.
Okay, well, I'll make that later.
All right. Siora.
With my 15 feet of movement, can I flank this one with Zill?
Let's see. Oh, yes, barely.
Yes. All right. Swinging at it with the short sword, and he's the one that's hunter's marked. So 23 to hit
That hits.
for 7 on that.
How do you want to kill it?
Slashing right through it.
Nice. Slashes in. Whew. It spreads out in a thin layer.
I can't really do anything else, so that'll be my turn.
Silverwind.
Alright. Let's do Sacred Flame. Dex save, please.
That's a 9.
Be 14 radiant damage.
How do you want to kill it?
He brandishes his holy symbol and says, by the power of the change bringer, I invoke you to change back into the wall. And then it splatters back against the wall.
With that, the way is clear as the door slams shut behind you.
Well, it looks like forward is the only option.
Oh no.
I go over to Zill. Zill, are you okay? I'm looking to see if he's shaking.
Yes, like a leaf.
I hug him. Together we can get through this.
I believe that I would not fare better with any other group, and I am proud. And I'm glad to be doing this with you all. It is an honor
Quick question, guys. Do you think that we'd be okay to hunker down here for 10 minutes? I could maybe help some of you guys out.
We can certainly try.
So you try to stay in this hallway, or do you move a little further?
Move a little further
Stay-
from the mess.
Oh,
Just maybe just a little.
okay.
All right. Kind of hunker in just a little bit of a place here. You're trying to do 10 minutes?
Yes.
You can get a 10-minute here.
For prayer of healing.
Okay.
So everyone gets 13 hit points back, and they can gain the benefits of a short rest,
Oh wow, that's awesome.
including expending whatever hit die or all that fun stuff. But yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Would you? Yes, with that, we'll end for tonight, actually. We will come back next week. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.